stop the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. I just wanted to do a little video about all of this eclipse weather we're having at the moment. So we've just been through a major lunar eclipse supermoon. A supermoon is when the moon comes very close to the earth and it is full. Okay, so it actually came 158 kilometers closer than what it did the previous month when we had the pink supermoon, which was pretty big. And I know it's big because it shines in my window and wakes me up, and so I've got to go and buy new blinds and curtains because it's not keeping, the situation's not keeping the moon out, which is waking me up. And so this was a really big one that just happened. And then we've got another one coming on the 10th of June as well. So I thought I'd talk about the solar eclipse on the 10th of June. I'll talk about what's just happened with this lunar eclipse and the symptoms, some of the symptoms you may be feeling physically and what we can do about them. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so let's have a look at some moon pictures while I talk about these important things. So the first thing to remember is that eclipses represent change. Okay, it's all about inner transformation in the case of a lunar eclipse and outer transformation in the case of a solar eclipse. So they force us to confront our own shadow nature. So it can be very turbulent, and that's what I've been noticing myself. No matter how many times you've been through an eclipse, and especially what's just happened, an eclipse and a supermoon together. So that particular sort of thing won't happen again until 2033. So what we've just all been through has been really huge. Last year we had 6 eclipses. This year we've only got 4, which is more normal, thankfully. And so confronting the shadow side of our subconscious, it's like it's a purge. It's like vomiting. You know, it hurts at the time perhaps, or it's uncomfortable, but later you feel better. Okay. With the other thing to remember is that change doesn't necessarily occur on the exact date of the eclipse, so it can be for some months later. Some people say even up to 6 months, but I can tell you that for me anyway, it's happening straight away. So some of you, it might take a little bit longer, and it can even start happening before the eclipse. But the important things to remember are that solar eclipses lead to action. Lunar eclipses lead to integration of experiences. And sometimes for that to happen, as the chakras are opening up and things are coming up, the energy can get bottlenecked in our body, stuck at some level. So you may experience things like shoulder pain, neck pain and headaches. And I've had rolling headaches since a couple of days before the eclipse, which occurred on the 26th. So it's been a bit hard to do, videos, but here we are. Today it's much better. So with the passing of time, the symptoms will diminish as you naturally integrate the energy into your system. The power of solar eclipses can last longer because there's like a physical thing that's happening. But lunar eclipses are every bit just as potent. So just because you may not necessarily feel the solar eclipses the same way as you do a lunar eclipse, so the lunar eclipse is more feminine and going on within. Okay. Sometimes when another planet passes over the same spot in your chart, that is when the effects of the eclipse will be fully realized or understood. And what we've just been through, the flower moon total lunar eclipse, blood supermoon, whatever you want to call it, was 5 degrees Sagittarius. So fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and what's the other one? Aries would have been greatly affected by what's just happened. Then we have Mercury retrograde at the moment, so that's air signs. That's in Gemini at the moment. That started yesterday, but we had a shadow period for that too. So when you put all of this together, it really is a lot to handle. Then we have coming up on the 10th of June, the annual solar eclipse, and it's at 19 degrees 42 minutes Gemini. And this is also in air signs. So air signs get a double whammy because of the Mercury retrograde. So air signs, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, will have a lot of energy coming up and profound changes in thinking, okay? They could be feeling very confused or chaotic, but also brilliant flashes, okay? Really intuitive, brilliant flashes. So just pay attention to what's going on in your mind, even if you're not an air sign. So old concepts will go out the window, and you'll need a bit of time to sort fact from fiction. And work out what's right for you, okay? But there are some real gold nuggets deep down inside of you, and that's what you're doing. You're mining. You're going mining for gold, okay? Because some of these ideas can really pay off in the future. So how do you handle all of this? The best way is to try and have rest. Know that it will pass with time. Drink lots of water. Go for a walk. Avoid stress, avoid important decisions, things that you have to do, see if you can put them off a little bit. With every passing day, you'll integrate more and more energy. So, it's just time. Time is a great healer, basically. So just remember that. Try, if you know there's trouble, maybe avoid confrontation for a little while if you know that you're feeling, you got these physical symptoms, but you could also be having nightmares. I've had a number of nightmares about tornadoes, the wind, the air element, and also, or cyclones, we call them in Australia, sort of similar, and also tsunamis, waters coming up from the deep unconscious, and they were all swirling in spirals. And you may also have dreams about other partners, kissing people. That just means if you're coming to terms with what's going on, there's a union or completion. If you're dreaming that you're having sex or kissing someone, or there's some sort of completion of a pattern. And so, don't be too concerned, okay? It's all going to be fine. Okay, so I just thought I'd, let you know, because I know I'm getting a lot on social media about the physical symptoms that people are having, but do know that this is going on at an even greater level in your subconscious at the moment. Okay, have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Take it easy. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, leave a like if you found this helpful, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.